Betty Jo Hill was born on March 31st, 1940 in Memphis, Tennessee. She was the fifth of six siblings. Originally born Betty Jo Mims, she was a jovial, kind, fierce woman. Her mother, Sadie King Mims, had once lived in Mississippi with her older siblings, Mayella, better known as Doll, William, better known as Uncle Bill, Tommy Lorraine, better known as Honey, Joanne, Betty Jo, or as her family called her, Bobby Jean, and the youngest, Gloria Kay, better known as Kay. Bobby was raised in North Memphis in the Smoky City neighborhood, along with her sister Kay. Bobby and Kay were raised by their great aunt Corrine McGee, who they affectionately called Aunt Candy. When her older siblings were old enough, they all moved from Mississippi to various places. Doll and Bill to Chicago, Honey to Gary, Indiana, and Joanne to Memphis. Eventually, Doll moved to Memphis after retirement. There, Bobby and her sisters created a wonderful relationship. She and Joanne worked together in the hospital system in the 1960s. First, their careers led them to work at St. Joseph Hospital. Then, after a civil rights action that boycotted treatment at the hospital, Bobby began her tenure at John Gaston Hospital, which would later be renamed the Med. Around 1959, Betty met Thomas Augustus Hill, who was also known as Big Red. He was working for a wrapping paper company called Cleo Wrap. She was 19 and he was 21. They got married on Red's lunch break in 1965. They had 3 adorable children, Thomas Kevin, Jacqueline Michelle, and Kimla Racine Hill. The children spent the majority of their childhood growing up with Aunt Joanne's 7 children: Patricia Ann, better known as Pat, Michael, Geraldine, better known as Jerry, Linda Faye, better known as Pee-wee, Janet, Cheryl Lynn, and Angela Lynn, better known as Angie. When her sister Kay died in 1979, at age 37, her children Darlene, Thomas, Derek, Carol, Marcia, and Sheila mourned with their family. There they were, the Mims crew. Nothing could break them up. The Hill children lived with both of their loving parents in the Evergreen neighborhood until Betty and Thomas divorced in 1975. Bobby persevered, though. She worked tirelessly to support her children on her own, with the invaluable assistance of her mother and sisters. At the Med, she spent 33 years working in the newborn center. She was well loved at the hospital. Bobby was a woman of the people. She was admired and extremely friendly to everyone she met. And no wonder, she spent many beloved years at Greater St. Matthew's Missionary Baptist Church, singing in the choir and helping to shepherd others to Christ. A woman of strong faith and a staple in the community, she and her mother Sadie, a mother of the church, attended consistently each Sunday. Affectionately called Mama Sadie, Sadie Mims was the matriarch of the family. She was the backbone that held everything together. Bobby loved singing, and her favorite song was I've Already Been to the Water. She and daughter Kim lived in downtown Memphis. By this time, there were 4 grandchildren: Daniel, Kristen, Kimberly, and Jamal. In 2001, Mama Sadie lost her battle with cancer and went home to be with the Lord.
The day she died was on a Friday, and it was straight up 12 o'clock, because the news was just coming on. And Miss Fairfax, the social worker, came by. They had called her, could I come by there and speak with y'all? I said, yeah. So it was me, Jerry, Mother Joanne, and Miss Fairfax. And but anyway, she said, Miss Sadie looks so peaceful. Then she said, look over there, I think she's gone. And I grabbed her, and her head just went back in my arm. But that's when I said, I didn't really feel bad, because I know God had got her. He had got her life, and it took on with him, and it was so pleasant. It was real pleasant. Joanne couldn't stand, she wanted me to cover up. But I was just sitting there holding her, I was just rocking her.
In addition to the people who lived there, I was there with my sisters and mom pretty much all day when school was out.
And we were always from back and forth, to the point where we really didn't know our true residence. I guess we slept at our house, but I think we were actually at their house more.
Almost everybody in the neighborhood right where she was living called her Mama Sadie.
Yeah, where they from Ken and she was Mama Sadie to everybody.
Then she was the candy lady.
Since I had a car, I had to be the guy to go pick up her order at the candy store at Purity Products.
I remember her dancing a lot. That's one of my memories things, her dancing and popping her fingers. She's had hands up in there.
Yeah, and your mouth has to be a certain way. But like Sarah said, she would put her hand in the air.
And they would be saying, go, Mama Sadie, go,
She had her hand up in the air and she would just pop and she could dance and she used to dance a lot.
We would imitate her and we would all kind of stand around and say, okay, do the Mama Sadie. And we were all as little children do the Mama Sadie. I would call.
Bobby continued to be the rock that her family needed her to be. A year later, Joanne Mims died of a heart attack. The family spent countless holidays at 1318 Tutwiler Street, enjoying her delicious food. She was a gracious host who made terrific soul food and desserts to boot, but in 2006, a terrible complication with her diabetes caused Bobby's health to deteriorate. She underwent dialysis treatment weekly. She went through numerous surgeries that weakened her even more. Unfortunately, she died of a respiratory failure on July 25, 2012. But her spirit lives on through her children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. She has hundreds of family members who cherish the memories she's brought. Aunt Doll, the oldest of Sadie's children, and Aunt Honey are the only remaining siblings. Doll currently resides in Memphis, surrounded by her caring family, and Honey lives in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Today, the Mims legacy is strong. Everyone has taken the baton from their ancestors and run with it. We've taken the lemons that life has given us and made one hell of a lemonade. Happy birthday, Bobby. Gone, but not forgotten.